my friend Rick McCullough. And Rick, you're the leading expert on butterflies who I've ever met. And why don't you just tell me a little bit about how you became so interested in the monarchs and other butterflies like we see here?
Well, very fortunate that we get to live in Northeast Pennsylvania, and you know, around here we have such wonderful things to do with nature, with biking and kayaking and everything. So most of us grew up out in the woods, as we used to say. And from my love of nature, one day I was just out. We were bird watching, as a matter of fact, my wife Claudia and I, and we stumbled into a butterfly that we were able to catch with our hands. And when I looked at the back wing, we saw that it had a silver question mark. And that sort of piqued our curiosity. So being birded, the first thing I did was go out and get a birding guide on identification guide on butterflies, looked it up, found out it was called the question mark butterfly. But in that process, I saw that we had almost 150 different butterflies in our locale. And I just had to go out and see if I could find any more. And the more I found and the closer attention you pay to them, you see that every one is actually a little masterpiece. Everyone's a work of art and everyone is beautiful. It's been amazing. I've done just about everything you could do with butterflies, from tagging and releasing them. I'm very fortunate I get to visit a lot of schools and nursing facilities and garden clubs. Get to meet a lot of wonderful famous people and get to travel quite a bit. But in the process, and I think probably the craziest thing I ever did was, for 4 years I actually had a prison program in New Jersey. And obviously it went over well because I'm still here. But my favorite part of that is I had one student at the correctional facility who loved it so much he was actually arrested 3 times just so he could come back and play with the butterflies. And he said, "Mr. Rick, it's a lot better here. We get to work in a greenhouse, we grow plants, we play with the butterflies, you give us these great books to read and videos to watch." He said, "It's just so interesting, I had to come back." But I think it's an innate nature we all have. Basically, we're kids, we want to play with the dirt, dig in the dirt, we want to play with bugs, we want to have a good time. So actually it comes down to I'm probably the world's oldest 3rd grader.